What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an all-new Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as we are continuing our campaign as the French Empire. We're on the 23rd of October, 1939, and we basically have extended our Maginot Line all the way over to Calais, or I guess better yet, Dunkirk. If you've seen the movie, you'll know where that is. And of course, we have taken over Sardinia and all of Libya. Now let's take a quick glance around the map. Not much has been happening inside South America. Obviously, North America is going well. Now, I believe the Soviet Union is going to eventually conquer Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and bits of Bessarabia, which is inside northern Romania. And I believe Japan is kicking butt and taking names. Very soon, all of China will fall, and I believe Japan is going to take over all of Vietnam as well. Okay, well, let's go ahead and unpause the game. Now that we have all of our forts, or excuse me, now that we have most of our forts, we're only waiting to build just a level 6 fort inside Champagne. I want to go ahead and start working on army reform, and then we could finally start gearing up our offensive capabilities and building up a lot of heavy tanks, excuse me, a lot of medium tanks and armored divisions. Well, not much going on now. I am building a little bit of mountaineers, and I guess we could go ahead and deploy those. And the idea is I want to go ahead and create a nice front line against the Spanish. Now, we're obviously going to need a lot more troops than this, and I guess the only general we have left is Philip Leclerc, but that'll be fine. Alright, I'm looking around the map. I don't really see anything else of value that I need to go ahead and change. Let's also make this group purple. What is this? Yes. Our motorized divisions are plowing into Ethiopia. Now, one thing I do want to do is I do want to make this teal group actually purple. And I could make it orange, but I think we are going to make it purple for simplicity's sake. And so from now on, this purple group is going to get removed and merge back into the orange group. But we also want to create a group of mountaineers to at least just hold the line. I'll probably go ahead and build some forts up, but nothing too crazy. Alright, our very first fort inside Champagne has been unlocked. And this is the only other area where we're trying to get a level 6 fort. It is going to take some time. We are doing repairs when necessary, but it looks like we are definitely going to be able to hold the line very easily and very efficiently. Let's go ahead and look at our infantry divisions. I do want to go ahead and remove the support artillery, throw in a logistics company, and throw in a signal company. Now I'm looking at our mountaineers. I want to do the exact same thing, throw in a signal company, and I believe all future army experience I gain, I am probably going to throw in some more infantry to our actual infantry divisions, give them a little bit more health and organization. Getting a Lend-Lease from the British Raj, I think I will absolutely accept that. And let's destroy these tanked, well, let's destroy this tank division. I'll probably use these in time. But what I also want to point out is once I get more army experience, I'm going to be adding more infantry troops, and I'll probably add some more anti-infantry capabilities with artillery. Looking at our mountaineers, I'll probably only throw on one additional artillery, only because I don't really plan on using any more anti-tank. And that's because tanks, of course, are going to have an incredibly difficult time pushing on through into the mountains. But we are now under 1 million manpower. I absolutely, like I said, I want to go ahead and obviously build up a defensive perimeter. And all I really need are 4 more units of mountaineers, which I guess are going to be done any day now. But I'm probably going to have a line of 24 troops. Just, you know, well, I don't know if we need 24. We'll probably go ahead and put on 16. So 2 units in every single area. And I'm hoping that'll be enough. You know what? Just to play it safe, we're going to have 24 troops. Only because it's not like we're going to be actually doing offensive capabilities with these units. We're going to have tanks for that. But I really want to have a beefy line, and I don't want to have anything unexpected happen. All 4 of these teal units will eventually move on back down to Italy. So I am a little curious. Maybe I will want some infantry troops guarding this perimeter. We are out of something. Support equipment. Well, that's not good. And we only have 4.5 thousand infantry equipment. Denmark has joined the Allies. And it looks like Germany now has interest in Scandinavia. So goodbye, Denmark. And I'm guessing that Norway is about to be invaded. I'm wondering what Sweden is going to do. And in fact, I'm wondering what Romania is going to do. Right now, both Yugoslavia and Romania and Greece are all neutral. I believe Yugoslavia, well, it's always a toss in the air. Romania and Yugoslavia will probably join the Allies, and Greece will obviously join the Allies as well. Hungary is going to join the Axis. Okay, in 1940, we're going to get some new aircraft, and the idea is we're going to get fighter rank 2s, but we're also going to throw in a bunch of air experience, where I think we can make a significant difference. Man, I would really, absolutely like this fort. It's going to take a long time. Yes, it's going to take 3,000 construction cost. And it looks like it is 52% of the way completed. But, you know, every time they attack us, not only are we losing organization, but we are losing a lot of weapons as well. So let's go ahead and begin working on our land doctrines. Now, we're going to get mobile warfare. Now, you're probably thinking, well, if we've already started Grand Battle Plan Doctrines, why would we switch on over? And I think the idea is once we have a more powerful fort, I don't think we're ever going to lose our lines. So the idea is I want offensive capability. 465 days. Why? Oh. Well, that's why. We are not done with Army Reform. I could have swore we already finished that. But we're almost in 1940, and I think my next priority is to go ahead and research a better fighter. But I realized that I could also, after we do Army Reform, I'll probably start working on another research doctrine. But the reason why I was confused, if I get fighter focus, I could get a cheaper fighter model, which I don't think I need. So let's go ahead. We are going to wait 30 days, and in 1940, we're going to remove this 0.06 years ahead of time schedule, and we're going to start researching better aircraft, where hopefully we can make a significant difference. Okay, how are my motorized divisions performing? So we've already taken the port. My next goal should probably actually be to remove this front line altogether. And all I need to do is shift-click my... Actually, let's do this. All I need to do is go to this province, and then shift-click, excuse me, someone's calling me, and then we gotta go to British Somalia, and then we're gonna shift-click on over into, if we could take this port, all of Ethiopia is going to wither away, so that's all we need to do. And I'm taking a quick glance around the Mediterranean. We're still fighting to the best of our ability, but I believe Italy only has around 28 ships left, whereas Germany has roughly 16 to 17. So we obviously control the seas, and all we really need to do is fortify our position. I'm happy that I own all of Libya. I eventually am probably going to take over all of Africa as well, because Nationalist Spain will probably declare war on me. And any moment now, we're about to get Recon Company 2s. I'll probably go ahead and improve our Air Force in just one easy swoop. But, you know, obviously 1940 is going to be better engineering, so we have more research efficiency. We're going to be able to get better aircraft. We're going to get able to get better battleships. In fact, we haven't even started building the battleship rank 3, so that is kind of funny. But we have 150 political power, and yeah, that is everything that's going on. Okay, we have 150 political power as well. So I guess what I'm going to do, if I start getting better ship design... Ooh, you know what? It's 1939. We don't even have medium tanks. I think what I want the most is the... I need everything. I think I'm going to go ahead and get heavy tank design... Yep, heavy tank designers. So that the best thing to do would have been to get infantry equipment. I should have done that. Well, anyway, it's not like it's the biggest deal in the world, but all of our tanks are going to be, you know, definitely easier to research. We now have unlocked Army Reform, so that means we have removed Victors of the Great War, we've gained a lot more manpower, and finally all of our land doctrines are going to be much more manageable to research. So let's go ahead and, well, you know what? I want fighters, but our land doctrines are going to take such a long time to research, so let's go ahead and get that started. Okay, 72 days. Denmark has capitulated. We are still working on building up Champagne, and it looks like we might even lose. Can I do this? That is the wrong one. I need to do something like this. Not that one. I am so bad at clicking things. So you need to come over here. And you... Why is this the wrong one as well? I really hope all these people don't move everywhere because we are about to, you know, have a little bit of issues. Okay, so we are definitely fighting on back. All of our mountaineers are running on over. I would absolutely like to go ahead and start researching better fighters, but, you know, if we got signal companies, we'd be able to respond much more efficiently. Well, we do have mountaineers breaking on through. All we got to do is hold the line, so it shouldn't really be all that difficult. Okay, so like I said, let's go ahead and begin working on better fighters. Well, we don't even need fighters. You know what? I hate to do this. We're going to get signal companies, because that's what we... Well, we're in 1940. So let's get better defense. Oh man, if we had more research, everything would be a little bit easier. And what I want to do now is actually auto-deploy these troops right here. These troops can go ahead and auto-deploy, so all 4 of these mountaineers can go on down and actually begin exercising. Okay, I do want to go ahead and produce 8 more units of mountaineers, but I understand that we don't have enough equipment. Oh my goodness, that's not good. Not only, yeah, we're missing a lot of stuff, perhaps too much. So we're going to be building another 4. All of these infantry units are going to eventually take place of these mountaineer divisions. I don't know why they're actually here. What is this? This is a forest. I would like to put more units in this area. So let's join this teal group. But my only concern is I can't actually click where these guys are. Army 8, Army 1. So I need to put them on Army 8. So I guess I could do this. Everybody's calling me. I gotta mute my phone. I'm sorry. It's New Year's Eve currently. Let's go ahead and remove Army 8. And so what I want to do now is create... Actually, I want to move all 4 of these guys out of the way, but I'll do that eventually. And right now, we're going to create a fallback line in these 2 areas only. So all of these other incredibly weak infantry units are going to make their way over. And all we really need... So this is a hills territory. I don't think we're ever going to lose this. But sadly, this is a forest, and we only have a level 5 fort. But we're building better ones. We currently have free military factories. I guess our next priority is support equipment and then motorized. So we're going to go ahead and start working on both of those. And it looks like we have another national focus. We have now completed Army Reform, so let's go ahead and start making our way towards jet effort, and then that extra research slot. So having that extra research slot will probably be incredibly useful. If I could somehow get field hospitals rank 2, I would have a lot more experience, and I would have a lot more manpower, as people wouldn't be dwindling away. But yes, that is exactly what we're going to do. The support equipment is being produced, and we are slowly but surely making our way up and over. Alright, we can see the Italians are doing a lot of fighting. I'm hoping that a lot of our units here that are in Charles de Gaulle's troops will eventually gain a lot more experience. Here is Field Hospital Rank 2, which is going to be absolutely phenomenal. I probably don't really need a better battleship. So I don't think I'm going to worry about it. Better anti-tank would probably be incredibly useful. Man, there's so much I could research. I just don't have enough research capabilities. Did we ever manage to conquer this port? That's all we need to do is take the port, and then everybody else will wither away. And because we have motorized, I think we're going to be good to go. Hope the Italians don't take this French port. And just like that, every other unit no longer has supplies. There is nothing they can do. So Ethiopia is now ours. Looks like Britain or the United Kingdom has land inside Albania. Man, we absolutely need better defenses. And if I could somehow get more infantry equipment, things wouldn't be as complicated. So we're moving on over. We are defending to the best of our ability.
Attention.
Everybody, man, I have like 6 phone calls right now. It's like my entire family wants to wish me a Happy New Year. But anyway, so we are defending to the best of our abilities. If I had more infantry equipment, which I sadly do not, I would absolutely go ahead and make all of our infantry beefed up. But I just don't have that capability. Okay, we are repairing what we can. In fact, I feel like these repairs need to go to the very top, but sadly they are being fought over right now. Let's go ahead and get a few more military factories, so then that means we could start pumping out a little bit more infantry equipment, and everything is going well. When I finally get that new fighter, I'll be able to go ahead and obviously do some improvements, and everything will just go a heck of a lot more efficiently. Okay, decryption has been unlocked. Let's go ahead and start working on getting that new fighter. That means we can control the skies, and I am still looking around. We finally have excess support equipment, and I believe we are now lacking oil. So we're going to grab some oil from the United States, and we're going to throw in, so we're missing 1 oil, so we're going to throw in 3 more oil, so now we have -4, and now I'm going to throw in the rest of our oil into our fighters. So this is exactly where we stand, and after we go ahead and we basically beef up our defenses, I'll probably start building some tanks. But, you know, it is going to take some time. Let's go ahead and deploy these Mountaineers. I would like 4 more, but I just do not have the capability to do so. You know, it is going to take some time. We're down 3,000 infantry equipment. The Soviet Union has now declared war on Finland. And, man, we are still being attacked. And all we need to do is dig in. And I wonder, can I build more infrastructure along the lines? I probably could, but is it a good idea? In fact, I could actually start working on getting more civilian factories, so then I could start doing some better repairs, but I just don't know. The main issue is we're being attacked by tanks. And we have a lot of defense. Where are their tanks? So my issue is this has 163 armor, and I don't really have any anti-tank capabilities, at least as far as I know. Like, obviously I have some anti-tank units, but they're just not that great. So once we go ahead and in 59 days, we should be able to do some improvements. And I hate to do this, but I think I have to end this episode a little early. Every single person is calling me. So thank you again. Hope you all have an awesome day, and Happy New Year, everybody.